President Trump is slamming the Supreme Court this morning after their bombshell ruling on Friday, and that ruling blocked his across-the-board tariffs. The president then took to social media, calling the high court incompetent. He said they did a great job for the wrong people and that they should be ashamed of themselves. He went on to say, let the Supreme Court keep making decisions that are so bad and deleterious to the future of our nation. I have a job to do. Meanwhile, administration officials, they are also doubling down on the president's trade policy. U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer says the White House will stand by the trade agreements already made.
We want them to understand that these deals are going to be good deals. We expect to stand by them. We expect our partners to stand by them. And I haven't heard anyone yet come to me and say the deal's off. They want to see how this plays out. I'm in active conversation with them on it.
Now let's go live outside the White House to CBS News White House reporter Aaron Navarro. Hey Aaron, so how is the president now justifying raising tariffs after Friday's ruling from the Supreme Court?
Mugo, good to be with you. Yeah, he and the administration have been pointing to other alternative tariff measures that they have been and are taking that they believe are, quote, tried and true legally. But these various alternatives are a bit more cumbersome and have restrictions when it comes to the amount of percentage as well as how long they will be in place. For instance, the 15% global tariff that President Trump announced over the weekend will only last 150 days and would then require Congress to take action in order to lengthen it. Still, because of the various measures they can take, this White House, this president do not believe that they need to get Congress to act as of now. With President Trump writing on Truth Social, quote, I do not have to go back to Congress to get approval of tariffs. It has already been gotten in many forms a long time ago. You're seeing another post from the president on your screen right now that says any country that wants to play games with the Supreme Court's decision will be met with a much higher tariff. And that's kind of in reference to what we heard Jamieson Greer talk about on Face the Nation in that clip you just saw. There is some concern that other countries that have struck trade deals with the United States during the first year of President Trump's second term could potentially look to renegotiate that. And you're seeing President Trump kind of warn them that he will institute tariffs higher than what they maybe previously were seeing if they choose to do so. Though it remains to be seen how exactly he will do that following the Supreme Court's decision. But we know that today the European Parliament decided to halt the ratification of their trade deal with the United States, saying that they feel the U.S. side of the deal is, quote, now so uncertain. Lugo?
Yeah, that uncertainty, it remains. Aaron Navarro outside the White House for us today. Thank you so much. And stay with CBS News for live coverage of President Trump's State of the Union address and the Democratic response. CBS Evening News anchor Tony DeCopel will lead our coverage from Washington, starting with a special edition of The Takeout at 8 p.m., then network coverage at 9 p.m. And after, you can watch the Free Press post State of the Union show here on CBS News 24/7.